And this video, kids, is a good example of why you shouldn't fry your fucking brain on hard drugs like null and void Hawkins City Councilman Eric Maloy and disgraced former Hawkins Mayor Will Rogers obviously have. This video is their take on what happened at the November 22nd, 2024 Hawkins City Council meeting when I got assaulted. And everything that they say doesn't match up with what's on the fucking video. I mean, shit, somebody's lying here, and I don't think it's the fucking video.
Okay. Here's the, let's go back to the Mike Mayberry, and let's go to Todd.
Why? That has nothing to do with anything. I have nothing to do with that.
But I heard what you said, and you are the one that released this police department. The council did not do that. You did.
Okay, I didn't. It wasn't a release, but okay.
All right. We know that you made a mistake in the beginning, and you looked chief hire. We know all that stuff.
And then the city council did the same, but didn't want to take responsibility, so I took responsibility.
Because you were upset, yeah. You didn't have that responsibility. That's what I'm trying to say. You didn't have the power to do it. You don't, as the mayor.
Yeah, you do. It's a motion out of order. But go ahead.
All right. So, Mike Mayberry, I saw him grab at a police officer. So how do you say, here's the police officer, he's pushing Todd Eddington out, and Mike Mayberry's grabbing at his arm. We all saw that video.
That didn't happen.
Actually, I know. That's very frustrating to me. Can I talk to him?
From behind. That's against the law.
Okay, what video are y'all seeing?
No video. I'm watching it live.
Okay.
I watched it live.
Because Eric was sitting next to me, and I didn't see anything.
Null and fucking void.
Todd Eddings is behind him. I heard Eric say something.
Yeah, that was the, yeah.
Todd was speaking, and I think you said, speaking with turn or something.
No, he told him that he couldn't speak.
No, hold on, folks. I'm giving the speech by a good memory. Everybody be quiet and listen. When you walk into a city council meeting, you can't disturb it, okay? We're not supposed to be standing back. So I want everybody to pay attention, especially, man, you, because I watch this live. Not me, but several people. You sign a little clipboard, you turn it in at the beginning of the deal, and it has everybody's names on it, who's allowed to speak. All I said was when he came in, flamboyant, slamming the back door open, against the wall or something, that spooks people. With all the things going on now and today, with going into schools and going into churches and people whipping out guns and starting to shoot people and all that kind of stuff, well, that's kind of a little disturbing to me for someone to slam the door. And then I'm looking, and then he comes through there and he starts off. That was very rude and unprofessional for him to act like that when we're in a meeting and the mayor's talking and the city attorney's talking to the mayor, for him to come out and say, you don't know the law, to a city attorney that's talking to the mayor.
Don't do hard drugs, kids.
And all I said was, and I know you're saying I started it, but I didn't start it, and I didn't have Mike arrested, and I didn't have Todd arrested. All I said was, I said, sir, I'm sorry, but you're not on the list to speak. And that's when all the stuff started happening, and when the officer stood over there, that's when he ran with his right shoulder into him, knocked him forward, and that's when he turned around, and Mike ran over there, standing against the wall, and ran in from behind. It's against the law to put your hands on an officer when he's talking to someone. That's against the law. Everybody knows.
A witness told me that Todd lowered his shoulder. I wasn't at this meeting. I saw your Zoom deal. I checked all that out. The witness told me to sit there, and I guess he was the one who gave one statements. He said that Todd lowered his shoulder and moved into it. You can see the body cam do a slight movement in that time frame.
No, you can't.
And when he turned around, when the officer turned around, and Todd was back there, and when the officer's standing right like there, down where that lady is, you don't jump forward. You don't jump forward and try to take
What the fuck is he doing?
When the officer talks, you don't jump forward. Now that is on. And also, when you're talking to someone and you don't grab an officer by the arm, and you don't jerk on it, which after Mike ran an officer from behind and ran around the side and jerked him on the arm. That was uncalled for. That was uncalled for.
Okay, I didn't see that part.
Oh, I didn't see it neither.
That's why I didn't witness to anything.
I didn't see that part when Mr. Tycoon, Internet Tycoon, keeps posting that over and over.
Internet tycoon again.
I don't-
You still don't know what the word is.
And Mike saying, if you leave him alone, you don't touch him. That was
Okay.
wrong. That was wrong. y'all.
This is all I know, is that he had been in the building, so I don't know about the swinging of the door and all that.
But then
He
had to hear it. I
had,
heard
can you
everybody.
please let me just, I listened to all of what you said. And he was standing there. He went like this. I called on his name. For all the meetings I've been a part of, people know if they raise their hand, I will call their name and they can speak. So he had permission to speak. No,
He
please.
didn't have permission to speak. You-
Yes, he did. I gave him permission. I told his name.
You can't come in and stir up a meeting, a city council meeting.
He wasn't disturbing
He
anything.
stirred up the whole community. He's got the whole town stirred up.
No.
Yeah, he's been
This
doing that
is-
since 2010.
Okay.
That's for
But-
15 years. He's been stirring up the town.
Been
How do
stirring
you
up the
think that's
town.
happening?
How do I think it's happening? I have no idea. He just
Because
He's
you
he needs God. And
Watch.
he needs the Lord to touch him. That's what he needs.
Do you understand what I'm saying now?
Ooh, needs the
You're
Lord to
paying
touch him.
attention.
And here's the video of what actually happened. And none of it matches up with what the fucking dopeheads say happened.
Sir, you're not going to list the
No, I'm telling you, you can't be a pay under the AG opinion I sent you.
Yeah, but that's just Attorney General opinion.
Yeah, but that is
That's
what
not
my
in the ordinance.
Hey, stop going back there. Let's go.
Between the officer and Mike Mager, as well as Eddington.
What did you do, Mike? You grabbed me.
Everybody,
Hey, let's go. Stop. Stop.
no, you
Please
cannot,
stop
you
talking.
cannot push an officer.
Just stop. That's what it's like.
I watched it.
Guys.
Damn shame.
Okay.
This, we gotta do this. That we're paying $30 an hour for, that back in November, we had a big scuffle down there. We've got witnesses that proved it. We got 2 witnesses that said they saw everything, but they got x-ray eyes, so they did see through the files. That's what they're going to tell me, but I don't know. Don't get to that's the evidence. Do not get to do that.
How in the hell can you watch a video multiple times and be that far off in your explanation about what happened in the fucking video? It has to be dope, brain injuries, or just you're fucking genetically stupid. Or in this case, with Eric Maloy and Will Rogers, I suspect it's probably a mixture of all three.